Welcome to Meet the Docs with your host, Grant Otten, brought to you by Columbus Community Hospital.
Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Meet the Docs, sponsored by the Columbus Community Hospital. I'm Grant Otten, and I'm joined by Dr. Citta today. Doctor, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Here we're at Columbus Family Practice, and I guess just to start off, people might know what you do just because they're familiar with working with you, but what is it that you do here in Columbus?
So I'm a family practice doctor, and what that means is I get the opportunity to take care of people from the day they're born until the day they die, and kind of all of the health issues and health maintenance that we do in between.
So talking about your educational background here in a little bit, what was it that made you decide to kind of get into this portion? Was it that process right there?
Exactly, that's exactly what it was. So I really enjoy getting to know the families in whole and getting to take care of especially the kids, but I also enjoyed taking care of adults. So that's what really drew me to family medicine, was getting to do a little bit of everything.
Cool. So let's talk about the educational background. Where did you study, and how did you kind of end up here in Columbus?
Yep. So I'm born and raised here in Columbus. Graduated from SCOTUS. From there, I did the RHUP program in Chadron, and then I did my medical school at UNMC, and that's where I also did my residency. I was UNMC as well, and then enjoyed my childhood here so much that we decided to come back to Columbus.
Very cool. And since you've been here, since you've grown up, and obviously seen where Columbus Family Practice has come from, and I think a lot of people are familiar with the old location, a little bit farther south from where we are now. What's it been like seeing that growth and obviously eventually moving here into the new facility?
It's been amazing. Dr. Klutman was my original doctor growing up, so it was kind of cool getting to come back and join him before he passed away. But the growth has just been unbelievable since we came back. I was still in the old building, and then we moved into this one, and in fact, we're continuing to grow so much that we're going to do an addition in our building later this year. So.
Well, I've talked to family doctors before, family practice doctors, and you guys cover such a gamut of different things. Can you talk a little bit about some of the things you see more often, or what is it that some people might come in for you on a regular basis?
Yeah, so we try to do a lot of healthcare maintenance, trying to have people come in before there's a problem, catch it before it's an issue, and then try to have them adjust their lifestyle or start some medications to prevent those issues. So here in the summer, we do a lot of childhood prevention. So we're seeing a lot of kids for their kindergarten physicals or sports physicals. So that's been taking up a lot of my days these times.
So I guess in kind of building off of that, are you guys more of just kind of an advocate for, I guess, healthy living? Are you encouraging people to come in and get those checkups, or where are you guys kind of at, just being a voice in the community?
Yeah, that is what we try to preach on a daily basis, is trying to people come in and get their preventative checks. So that is something we try to tell people all the time, is come and get checked out at least once a year, get your blood work done, and so that way we can, again, prevent a problem before it turns into an issue.
I think a cool thing too with you being from here and being a family practice doctor, do you get to run into people or work with a lot of people maybe that you knew before you were a doctor, now you're going to work with those families?
Absolutely. It's really cool. Sometimes it's a little bit different too, like taking care of some of my old teachers from SCOTUS or things like that. But it's been great. But it is definitely interesting to be on the flip side of the coin with them sometimes.
So not only you working here in the medical community, but your wife as well. What's that kind of been like? Not only you're a family practice doctor, but your family practices medicine.
Yeah. So my wife Amber is a nurse practitioner. She works with Dr. Chander over at the Nebraska Heart Institute, and so it's actually really cool that a husband and wife both in the medical community. Patients like it. If I refer a patient over there, they come back and say, "I saw your wife," and that's really cool, and vice versa. It's kind of cool. It makes for some interesting conversation around the dinner table sometimes. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, you get to see really not only your aspect of the community, but what she's working with as well. So,
exactly.
Almost that probably makes you a better doctor because you're exposed to
both
so
sides
much of the spectrum.
Both sides of it. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Citta, appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, and thank you for tuning in as well for another edition of Meet the Docs. For Dr. Citta, I'm Grant Otten. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.